Brian Hicks may be off the job as a sanitation worker, but he's still working hard. He blew out 4 tendons in his arm as he tried to load a sofa into a dumpster.
That's what happened right there. Unfortunately, it was heavier than what I thought, and when I went up to dump it, load it in a container, I messed up 4 tendons in my bicep, and here I am.
Specifically, he's at Apple Physical Therapy's clinic in Federal Way, working in a highly customized, intensive work conditioning program designed just for him by occupational therapist Dana Akra.
It is a customized program for the clients because we have to understand first what they do for work and also what degree their injury is impacting their ability to perform their job demands. So we will go through and we will interview the clients in regards to their job tasks, or else if we have a job analysis available to us, we'll pick out the key components that the client needs to work on.
Typical work conditioning sessions last 40 minutes, but Apple's program has Brian and members of the Apple team working together for about an hour and 20 minutes per day, 3 to 5 times a week, for up to 6 weeks. The goal is to increase the patient's work-related functional capacity so they can get back on the job safely. And treatment providers like occupational medicine clinic Steve Fuel say safety is the key to get injured workers whose muscles might have atrophied during injury and treatment back to work-ready strength.
For those people, work conditioning is very important because what it does is it's basically a strengthening program to re-strengthen those muscles to the level that they're required to be strengthened to do the job of injury. At Apple Physical Therapy, the work conditioning, in my experience, has always been very good. They do exactly that.
Fuel knows the injured worker system inside and out and says work conditioning costs on the front end are way more than made up for with lower insurance premiums and lost time costs on the back end by breaking the cycle of injury and re-injury. Apple's work conditioning program can be initiated in the early stages of rehabilitation or after more traditional interventions fail. Either way, it's an important option for employers, the insurer, the physician, and patients like Brian Hicks.
You tell yourself that everything's gonna be okay, but as day to day goes on, you realize that it's not getting better. So then you get frustrated, you get depressed, you get all the things that come with, oh, it's not gonna work, I'm gonna be like this forever. And then one day you find yourself lifting more than what you lifted the previous day. So that right there, it helps out of your confidence, you know. And plus, coming here, these guys, they really help me out, because if I can only do maybe 10, they won't just be like, okay, that's great. They'd be like, okay, if you can do some more, try it. So I did that.
Yes, a lot of the work is what you might expect, core strengthening and overall fitness. But Apple's expertise in evaluating job demands produces a circuit of highly customized, task-specific exercises and job-specific motions and strengthening on the BTE Simulator 2, one of only a few of these very expensive and highly specialized pieces of equipment available in the Pacific Northwest, where immediate feedback is given and performance is monitored in real time.
As always with Apple Physical Therapy, and it's the reason that I've been so impressed with Apple Physical Therapy over the years that I've worked with them, is the level of professionalism, level of expertise, my ability to call them up anytime I need to and talk to the therapist that's treating one of my patients in person on the phone, as well as getting reports either emailed, faxed, or mailed, however I want them. And I need that because I read those reports, and I depend to a great deal on the reporting from the therapists and their observations at Apple to make my decisions in the treatment of my patients.
At the end of the day, controlling costs, providing treatments based on strong evidence of their effectiveness, and just getting workers back to their lives is where therapists like Dana Akra find the passion for what they do.
Really, I think where my heart is with this is that, you know, I like people to get better. I mean, I want them to achieve their goal. There's a lot of depression that comes along with not being a productive member of society. And so to get back to work in the safest, fastest manner is ultimately our goal, to help them not just reach their work goal, but also their personal goals, and to feel like they're returning back to life.
I mean, yeah, it could be like this for a week, 2 weeks, a month, 2 months, look at me, 3 months. But in a couple more weeks, I'm back to where I was before, going back to work, going to the gym, feeling confident about myself, and I think coming here really helped me out a lot.